Sean and Tony are really great owners. The communication that we've had, even though it's not public, we've had a lot of communication. You know, they want to do the best job they can, you know, for our fans and for the city, for our sponsors, for everyone in the building. And I know for me, I appreciate that and thank them. I feel that, you know, it's been, you know, disappointing. I think that, you know, I know in my heart that I can take this team to better roads, but again, that's not my decision.
Where did you go from here, Coach? Do you wait for your meeting with Shad?
Well, we've had a plan for a while, you know, so, you know, obviously this stuff comes out yesterday, which is kind of a joke because, you know, the one thing I know about Sean and Tony is that, you know, we've had communication and it would come from them. It's not gonna come from, you know, somewhere out in the media. And especially if it's gonna come from someone from a national standpoint. So, you know, that didn't faze me. What I tried to do is make sure the players were focused on what they needed to do. And, you know, we're in a league where you don't play well, there's gonna be a lot of things out there, you know, about a lot of us. So, for weeks now, it's always been, hey, exit interviews, meeting during the week, coming up with the plan. And I think, you know, Sean and Tony are gonna look and see if that's the right plan and what to do and make the best decision.
What gives you confidence, Doug, when you look at the roster that you have coming back, that you can take this from 6-10 to 10-6 next year?
Well, I think, you know, I think that's probably a better question, you know, after strategically, you know, we meet and go. In other words, you know, obviously there's always change in this business, whether you win or lose. I mean, there really is. So, you know, are there things that have to change? Absolutely, or else, you know, we'll be sitting in the same spot before. So, you know, we'll get together, sit down. You know, I'll give my opinion. Everyone will have opinions on it, and you know, then Sean and Tony will sit down and see if it's what's best moving forward for your organization.
Why do you think Gardner was able to be so more productive today than maybe what we've seen the last few weeks?
I think he's going to be someone who's going to get, you know, better and better. There's still a couple of things that go on that field that I'm sure Gardner wish he had back, like the, you know, that drive down there. You know what I'm saying? When it was 3-0, you know, those two throws. I think, you know, the errant throw of just, you know, hey, throw it away or throw it down in the dirt and not try to force something there. The bootleg where he wound up throwing it for an incomplete, and you know, when you're working against the clock a little bit. But those things are natural. Those things are going to have to, you know, those things take a little bit of time, you know. And I've always said one thing about Gardner is that, you know, he's a guy that keeps on learning as he goes and gets better, and you know, rarely doesn't make a, you know, a mistake twice, at least, you know, consciously.
How big of a shift really was it for you guys, maybe in momentum?